Welcome back, everybody. This is Buddy Blackford. We are doing an After Effects CS6 tutorial on switching between cameras. So what I'm going to do today is set up a few cameras, go over a rule called the 180-degree rule, and show you how to switch between the cameras that you have. So let's start by showing you the scene real quick. It's the same as before with the other two camera tutorials that I've done, but we have just a static background that's not 3D. We've got three vectors here that are in 3D. So let's go back to our two views vertical here. Oh man, I always do that. Horizontal. And let's change one of them to our 50mm 2-node camera here, and what we're going to do is set up cameras and switch between them throughout this 15 seconds here. So we got our 2mm or 50mm 2-node camera here, and we will keep that right here in the front, and we're going to duplicate it by hitting Control or Command on a Mac and pressing D. And we're going to select the second one, and then we're going to move it to a different position. Let's use the top view on this side so we can see where we're putting these. We're going to move it to a different position. Let's use the unified camera tool. Oops, gotta do it in this one right here. And that's good for there. Let's make another camera, and we'll make sure it's selected and go to the other side, and maybe from above here, and then I'll pull it back a little. I'm not looking in the right camera over here. There we go. There we go. Now we're in the right. I have to put my the other camera back to where it was. Gotta make. I just did the same thing again. You gotta make sure when you're in your comp panel that you have the right camera selected, or else it's just going to move around the camera that you have your view on. And that was something that I was going to go over after to show you what not to do, and then I went ahead and did it. So I guess I killed two birds with one stone there. So I've got three cameras set up. This is the first camera, and then this is the second camera view, and this is the third camera view. And this is the one that I wanted to zoom out a little bit with. Just gonna move the position back. Actually, I'll use the Track Z camera tool. So now we're a little farther back and we can see everything. Now the way that you want to switch between your cameras is by moving them on the timeline here and just cutting off. You can't do anything like dissolve between cameras or anything, so you have to just cut. And then when you're done with your different camera views, you can then go into something like Premiere and add crossfades and things like that. So this is the way you do it. Now we're switching from, let's go to our active camera here. And you can see that the active camera is going to be the camera that is on top in the timeline. So we have three cameras over top of each other, but the only one that's going to be showing is the one that's on top in the timeline. Now I'm going to shorten this so that we can go back to another camera after. And also, when you shorten your layers somewhere to like here, you don't have to use computer power in After Effects to render out any of these cameras. So it's just good to always have your layers trimmed up when you don't want to use them anymore. So let's just go to our one view here, and we'll go to our active camera, and we'll just do a quick RAM preview, and you can see how this works. It's just switching between camera cuts, and then you use another program later to switch between the to put in transitions if you would like, or anything like that.